Welcome to the DACC News. I'm Darren.
And I'm Chloe. The weekly winners are Faith Fernandez of Bioscience and Valerie Van Meter, who's also from Bioscience. Enjoy your gift cards.
For the Hurricane Harvey relief efforts, we exceeded our goal of 5 boxes.
Staff and students, a big thank you to all that contributed to our Hurricane Harvey relief efforts for Houston area schools. Many schools will be provided with new school supplies because of your efforts.
Also, a big thank you to the Dental Assisting Lab that went out together and bought supplies for their own contest. Bioscience 1 students that collected 2 boxes of supplies, and to Cody March, a senior from the Law Enforcement Lab, who spent most of his paycheck on these supplies. Also, thank you to our South Tech team, Mr. Buchanan, Mr. Bowers, Mrs. Jagush, Mrs. Cole, and Mrs. Harris for your contributions.
We know there are many more, so thank you to all of South Campus for your generosity. It makes Miss Lucas's heart happy that you care enough to give, and it will make so many teachers and students happy to have new supplies.
Mark Slade, the site supervisor, needs 2 full-time security officers at the Tanger outlets in Sunbury. The company's name is Allied Universal Security Services, and the phone number and email will be shown here.
Prevention Education in All Classroom Environments, or PEACE, is looking to recruit at least 10 students per Delaware County High School to provide a youth perspective on prevention education in the areas of alcohol, drugs, violence, safety, and mental health. If you're interested, please see your school counselor for an application.
Parking passes are on sale now for $5 in the main office. Please see Mrs. Pemberton for your DACC parking pass. You may pay with cash, check, or credit, and you will have to fill out the information online in your InfoSnap registration to be able to get your pass.
Make sure to display your parking pass in your car, and remember that last year's parking passes have expired. Law enforcement is now issuing tickets to cars without parking passes. If you receive a ticket, you'll have to have a meeting with Mr. Elwood.
The student handbook paperwork needs a signature from a parent and a student, and then needs to be turned into your lab instructor as soon as possible.
Student fees can be paid online or at the main office with Mrs. Pemberton.
And emergency medical forms must be completed. It is imperative that we have your medical contacts and information if you have not already filled it out in your InfoSnap registration.
Teachers, your emergency lesson plans and guest book should be ready to go with 3 updated lesson plans.
Parent-teacher conferences will be held Wednesday, September 27th from 4:30 to 8 p.m.
Today in history, the 7 Years' War began. It lasted from 1756 to 1763.
This week's lunch.
Monday is Fair Day, so there's no school.
Tuesday, Domino's Pizza.
Wednesday is Grab and Go.
Thursday, Beef Coney Dogs.
And Friday is Grab and Go.
Reminder, if you are a full-day student or buy your lunch, you need to remain in the cafeteria during lunch.
Quote of the week is, "Don't stop until you're proud." That's from Anna Colbury.
That's all for the news. I'm Darren.
And I'm Chloe.